If you're watching the channel for the first time and you like the content, consider subscribing to the channel. To all my viewers that have been riding with me for a minute, all my day ones out there, I appreciate the continued support, man. It's been a fun journey, guys. From the time I started my channel, which was about 2 years ago now, up to this point, it's been fun. Just being able to, share some information with you guys that could be beneficial to you, to learn from my experiences, to learn from other people's experiences. Tuesday, 3:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I have a guest coming on that used to work for Yellow Freight, YRC. Yellow laid off, 30,000 employees. And so we're gonna definitely have a conversation about that. You guys see this light going crazy. But we definitely gonna have a conversation about that amongst some other things. So you guys definitely want to tune in to that tomorrow. Once again, 3:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, depending on when you watch this video. So that's gonna be August the 29th, Tuesday. Tap in. So we into our third stop. I'm only doing 3 stops today. Once we get done with that third stop, we head into the hotel for our 10-hour reset, our layover. Now, I normally stay in the hotel a little bit longer than 10 hours. Only because my first stop tomorrow, there's usually still, employees there. If I was to go earlier, right? If I was to leave the hotel like right at my 10 hours, I would get there like too early. Number one, I wouldn't be able to get in the parking lot. I just go ahead and wait until 11 o'clock. That seems to be, a good time for me to pop up. Everybody's pretty much gone. Every once in a while, I may get there at 11 and they still have like, 1 or 2 people there, but for the most part, 99% of the time, everybody's gone by 11. So that's why I kind of push my time back to 11. So I'm not in their way while I'm bringing all this product in and they're trying to clean the floors and all this other stuff. I'm not in their way and they're not in my way. So it kind of works out for both of us. That's the beautiful thing about trucking, man. Certain trucking jobs like this. I don't know about, other food service companies and other locations, but for the most part, and it's not just food service, for the most part, when you in this truck, it's just you in the truck. My manager, my managers, they don't micromanage. They let us do our thing, and as long as we get the job done, we don't really hear from them. And personally, I like it like that. I do my job and go home. Sometimes, when I get out my route, I may not even see my manager. You know what I mean? He may be going somewhere, or he may be in his office doing his thing. And now, we're able to do everything from our mobile device, from our cell phone. I don't have to go in the office on the computer and do my, my check-in. I used to go in the office and do it, which we always could do it over the phone if we wanted to, but to me it was just, I like doing it on a bigger screen. That's why I used to go in the office and do it on the desktop computer, but we could really always do it on the mobile device. But now, since we got this new system, it's really so much easier to do it on the phone. So now I don't even go in the office anymore. I just drop my trailer, put my dollies away, put any keys that I may have away, and that's it. I'm gone. I'm in my car and I'm out. If you got it like that where you work, then you know what I'm talking about, man. It's nice to not, be micromanaged and just do your thing and go home. And that's one sweet thing about food service that I like, and I know there are other trucking jobs like this too. But it's pretty chill, man. Pretty chill, pretty laid back. You have those moments where you run into issues, and it's like that at any job. And that's why I try to stay as positive as I can, just throughout life, not just work in general, but I'm talking about just life. I just try to have a positive outlook. Because I know at the end of the day, things are going to happen. Right? Things are going to happen. You may be having an amazing week, an amazing month, an amazing day, whatever the case may be. But at some point, something's going to happen to kind of throw you off course. And you just got to understand that. And when that time comes, you got to know how to navigate through that. I heard somebody say the best time to think negative is when everything is positive. And to me, that made so much sense. Because what they were really saying is when everything is going good, that's when you should at least think about, okay, what if this goes bad? What if this happened? What if that happened? It's not saying that you necessarily want something bad to happen, but you can't be naive and think that at some point something isn't going to happen. And so you have to be prepared for that. It's like, I don't want to say the word because I don't want my channel to get demonetized, but it's like the crisis that we experienced, a few years ago. Nobody expected that. It kind of came out of nowhere. That had a negative impact on society as a whole. Many people lost their jobs. Many people died as a result of that crisis. And a lot of people, never bounced back from that. I mean, you had businesses that closed. And so, that was something that was out of our control. And something like that can happen again. You just have to have that in the back of your mind, even when it comes to your job. And that's one thing, that's why I always say, man, I think it's so important to really have an additional stream of income coming in rather than just solely relying on your primary source of income, your job. Particularly if you're working for somebody else. Because you never know, man, anything can happen at any time. And so at least if you have some other income coming in, at least you have some money coming in if something were to happen and you was to get laid off from your job or something like that. It's so easy to get complacent and comfortable when everything is going good. What tends to happen is when something goes bad, now we're in panic mode because we never prepared ourselves for something bad to happen. Stop isn't going to take too long, man. $1. I think I'll be able to get out of here before it rains. Looking at the clouds, I think I'll be able to get out of here before the rain comes. We gonna find out. Guys, keep it locked, man. Gotta open this thing up first, man. That's how we do it in food service. Another day, another $1. Get this show on the road, man. Let's get everything opened up. First line of business, making sure everything is open and moving stuff out the way that we need to move out the way, so we can have a clear path to where we have to go to make our drop. Moving carts out the way and all that good stuff. All right, y'all open right there. So we gotta move all this stuff out the way. Some of these, all these trash cans gotta go. All right, let's see what we got here. We're gonna go all the way down to the end. By the way, I made a video about this right here. This dolly pad, man, this was given to me. Somebody sent it to me to check out, wanted me to check out the product. You can check the community tab. I have all the information in case you wanna take a look at this, see what it's all about. It's got a zipper on it. It's got padding underneath. It's a pretty good pad, man. Really durable. Definitely lasts longer than, you know, the tape that we normally use as food service drivers with the padding underneath. Check it out, man. I got all the information on the community tab, all the details to the website. It's pretty much self-explanatory, tell you how to order this thing. I like it though, man. I like it. So check that out, man. Let me grab we'll grab this one. I'm in no hurry, guys. Like I said, this is my last stop for the day. So and let me see what time it is. 6:36. We got a 2-hour drive to the hotel, so I'm gonna stop on the way there to get some fuel. I need to change the blade on my knife too. It's getting kind of dull. Let's see what we got here. See no sticker on that one. Oh, I'm tripping. Man, so I made a mistake. I went down there to grab the cases off that pallet. That's actually the wrong pallet. I forgot I moved some stuff around. So when I scanned that first case, I'm like, man, why is this not scanning? But I forgot
I moved some stuff around, man. So that was the wrong pallet. This is what we need right here. These two pallets side by, or not the whole pallet. Looks like they got some cases. They got 2 stops on this one pallet. So if you in food service, or you know, you're thinking about getting into food service, that's kind of how our trailers are loaded. You have multiple stops on one pallet. Sometimes, you know, that's not the case. Sometimes the whole pallet is for one customer if it's a pallet drop, so it just depends. But that's one of the things that many food service drivers complain about, because oftentimes they have to dig for cases. Like this case right here, this doesn't even belong to my route. So this is for a completely different route. So that's got to go back to the yard. But yeah, that's what a lot of food service drivers be complaining about, because they have to dig for cases. But you know, that's just part of it, man. Unfortunately, sometimes you got to do that. I'm gonna put this right here for a minute. Sometimes you got to do that, man. So food service is just, you know, putting the cases on the dolly, man. Not really a lot to it. Not really a lot to it. You know, for me, man, somebody who's done beverage and food service, speaking from my own experience, I definitely think, you know, food service is easier than beverage, and the pay is a lot better, at least from my experience. I make almost twice as much money as I was making doing beverage, and I work way less hours. I was working like 60 hours a week doing beverage, and now I work less than 50 hours a week and make more money. So, you know, and I'm off weekends. I was off on Sundays doing beverage, but I had to work Saturday mornings, which, you know, that wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, but the work, man, it was brutal. It was brutal, man. This dolly right here coming apart too. already done for the day. It's early, really early. I'm not even gonna tell you guys how early it is because some people might get jealous. But I'm done for the day. Shh. Let me get to the hotel. I'll tap back in with you guys in a little bit. Keep it locked. What can Brown do for you? Shout out to UPS, man. Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. How you doing?
Good. What room were you in last time?
Well, you know, I got moved like
You were in
once.
124.
I was in 104 first, and then he moved me to
No, you was in
something else.
124. Down there.
124. I mean, first.
Yeah, 124. And then you went to what, 127?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, was 127 good for you?
Yeah. The second one was good. Whichever number that was, I can't remember. I think it was 127. Yeah. All right, guys. So I done got checked into the hotel. I'm getting ready to chop up and edit this video that y'all watching now. Off one job, and now I'm getting ready to go to my other job. So as far as my route today, the load itself, it looked like it's loaded pretty decent. From what I can tell, that new stop, I think I mentioned this in the last video, but I like that new stop. You know, it's an easy stop to work. I'm putting in 228 cases tomorrow morning, which is pretty good. We'll see, you know, if that volume keeps up. Some people see a lot of cases. I see a lot of, so yeah, man, more cases, you know, that translate into more money, man. So I'm really not complaining. The stop is really just perfect. Like the order, I'm so glad that it's only 25 minutes from the first stop that I have to do tomorrow. And it's just a good setup all the way around. So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here, man. Got some work to do. That about wraps it up for me, guys. I'll catch y'all on the next video. Peace.
She got the style.